In Banjo-Tooie, there are 9 transformations. Normally, each transformation would only have access to a small portion of the game, but by using the Banjo-Tooie practice ROM, we can replace Banjo-Kazooie entirely with any of these transformations. In this video, we're going to be starting the game out with each of these transformations to see how many collectibles they can get, and if any of these transformations can complete the game. The first transformation we're going to be looking at is Stony. Stony can't get any of the collectibles in Spiral Mountain, so he moves on to the Klungo fight. Stony is actually able to fight Klungo and win the fight. Now Stony moves on to Jinjo Village. In Jinjo Village, we're able to get our first Jiggy from King Jingling. This also opens up the gate to get to Wooden Hollow. We are able to collect a Jinjo in Wooden Hollow, and we can open up Mayhem Temple. This is unnecessary though, because we can enter Mayhem Temple just from dying. This is because when a transformation dies, it will be taken back to its original hut. Normally, we'd have to activate the statue to get to this area, but now that we activate this warp, we can get to this area anytime we want without activating the statue. In Mayhem Temple, we're able to collect all 100 notes. We are able to collect the Jiggies, Kickball Fever, and Trot to the Top. We are able to collect 2 Jinjos, Make a Splash, and Got Jinjos. We are able to collect 1 Honeycomb, and both Globos. In Banjo-Tooie, there are 33 Jinjo patterns that the game can choose from when you start a save file. If we look at the 3 Jinjos that we can collect as Stony in this chart, we can see which one of these Jinjo patterns can get us the most Jiggies. When you save an entire Jinjo family, you'll get a Jiggy, but every Jinjo family is a different size. The smallest being the white Jinjo family with only a single Jinjo. So when we analyze the Stony's Jinjo patterns, we can see 6 of these patterns contain a white Jinjo, which will give us an extra Jiggy. So therefore, the Stony can collect 4 Jiggies, which would be enough to go to Glitter Gulch Mine. There's no way for us to make it to the plateau though, because Stony can't jump high enough. So this is where Stony's run ends. Next up is Detonator Banjo. He's actually able to free the fish, so we can unlock the improved swimming even though Detonator can't swim. In the Klungo fight, the self-detonation doesn't damage him, so we're unable to progress to Jinjo Village. Since dying takes us to our home hut, we're able to get to Glitter Gulch Mine. We can collect 80 notes here. The 20 notes that we're missing are from the treble clef under the water in the water storage room. We can't collect these because the detonator just floats in the water. For Jiggies, we're able to get Darkness Visible. Normally you would use fire eggs to light up the generators, but if you have a monitor with the right settings, you can easily see the path without lighting these up. I initially thought we wouldn't be able to jump high enough to collect this Jiggy, but if you jump from the side, you can actually collect it. Next Jiggy is Plank Prowl. Normally you would split up Banjo and Kazooie to do this, and Banjo would step on the light switch. This is very similar to the last Jiggy where if you have the right monitor with the right settings, you can easily see the path. For Over the Falls, we can use a glitch called Detonator Levitation to rise high enough to collect the Jiggy. In certain spots, when there's a slanted wall when you jump out of water, you're able to levitate. This only works on the US version of the game though. For Canary Contest, we're able to break the cage with the detonator. We are unable to do the minigame afterwards, so we can't get this Jiggy. We can get Bear in the Air by doing Detonator Levitation. We are able to collect 4 out of the 5 Jinjos. We can collect Tunnel Vision, Under Pressure, In the Who's Gow, and Toxic Trip. We're able to collect both the Honeycombs and both the Globos. That's it for the Detonator though, because we're unable to leave Glitter Gulch Mine because we can't climb the rope. Analyzing the Detonator's Jinjo patterns, we can get 1 extra Jiggy by collecting a white Jinjo or 2 orange Jinjos. Next up is the van from Witchy World. The van is not able to collect anything in Spiral Mountain. When we go to the Klungo fight, even though the van is invulnerable, it's unable to do any damage to Klungo. And since we're invulnerable, it's impossible for us to die, so we can't make it back to our home hut either, so the van can't get anything. Now for the Submarine. The Submarine can't get any collectibles in Spiral Mountain. The Submarine is unable to damage Klungo either, so we have to die to get back to our home hut. In Jolly Roger's Lagoon, we're able to collect 45 notes. These are the 55 notes that we can't collect. We can collect 2 Jiggies here, Mine All Mine, and Lord Woo Fac Fac. We are able to collect 1 Jinjo here, Jinjo in the Box. We're able to collect 1 Honeycomb, 1 Globo, and 12 doubloons. We are unable to leave Jolly Roger's Lagoon because we can't go up these stairs, so this is where the sub run ends. Out of the 33 patterns, there's 1 pattern that lets this Jinjo be the white Jinjo. Next transformation is Baby T-Rex. And he's not able to get any of the collectibles in Spiral Mountain, and he's not able to defeat Klungo. So we gotta purposely die to go back to his home hut. In Pterodactyl Land, we're able to collect 80 notes. We're unable to collect this treble clef because we're unable to break the boulder. We're only able to collect one Jiggy here, Creature Cryptography. We're able to get both Globos here, and we're also able to get a Cheeto page. Once we get back to Isle of Hague Wasteland, we're able to collect 20 more notes. If we try to go to Pine Grove, the second Klungo fight blocks our way. Since you were never intended to enter this fight through the wasteland, we spawn at the Pine Grove entrance, so we can just turn right back around to get to Pine Grove. Getting to Pine Grove doesn't matter though, because this boulder is blocking our way. Since we were able to leave Pterodactyl Land, when we save and quit and go back into the game, it actually takes us to Jinjo Village instead of Spiral Mountain. This is because as long as you visit anywhere in Isle of Hagues, it will spawn you in Jinjo Village instead of Spiral Mountain. From here, we can get a Jiggy from King Jingling, a Jinjo from Wooden Hollow, and we can open up Mayhem Temple. In Mayhem Temple, we can collect all 100 notes. The Jiggy trot to the top, and the Jinjos make a splash and got Jinjos. And we can also collect one Globo. And that's it for the T-Rex, because we can't quite make this jump. For the rankings, the T-Rex and Stony Banjo have a tie, so I decided to make the notes the tiebreaker. Next transformation is Daddy T-Rex, and he's able to collect one Cheeto page in Spiral Mountain. And we're unable to do the Klungo fight because Daddy T-Rex just gets stuck in the entranceway. We are invincible also, so it's impossible for us to die to return to our home hut. So that's it for Daddy T-Rex. Next transformation is the Washer, and the Washer can't get any collectibles in Spiral Mountain. The Washer is unable to damage Klungo either, even with the underwear. So we have to purposely die to get taken to our home tent. In Grunty Industries, we're able to collect 35 notes, and some of these notes we have to damage boost to collect. We are unable to get any Jiggy in this world, although it might seem like we can get dirt-covered bunnies because this Jiggy was literally meant for the washing machine. We are unable to get it because one bunny is inaccessible without stepping on the switch, which is only accessible to Banjo-Kazooie. We're only able to collect one Jinjo, the Warehouse Jinjo, and we got a damage boost to get to it. We can also collect one Globo here. And that is it for the washing machine. The Warehouse Jinjo that we collected as Washer Banjo, out of all 33 Jinjo patterns, none of them has that as the white Jinjo, so that Jinjo doesn't give us a Jiggy. Next transformation is the Snowball, and the Snowball can't collect anything in Spiral Mountain, and it's unable to damage Klungo either, so we have to purposely die to go to our home tent. In Hailfire Peaks, we're able to collect 80 notes. The only notes that we're missing is from the Treble Cleft in Icicle Grotto. The only Jiggy we can get here is ironically on the fire side, which is building bridges. This Jiggy is incredibly tedious and very difficult to get, but it is possible. We're able to get two Jinjos here, in Hot Waterfall and Snowblower. We're also able to get both Globos here. We're able to leave this level, so we're able to collect 20 notes in Isle of Hagues Clifftop. We are stuck on this platform though. Since we visited Isle of Hagues, when we start the game, we can go to Jinjo Village, and we can get the Jiggy from King Jingling, a Jinjo from Wooden Hollow, and we can open up Mayhem Temple. In Mayhem Temple, we can collect all 100 notes. The Jiggy trot to the top, and the Jinjos make a splash and got Jinjos. And we can also collect one Globo. This is where the Snowball's run ends because it's unable to make this jump to make it to the plateau. And with the 5 Jinjos, we're able to get a white Jinjo to get an extra Jiggy. Now for the last transformation, the Bee. In Spiral Mountain, we're able to get this Cheeto page. The Bee is also able to make it to a Banjo-Kazooie game pack, but the Bee is unable to break it. After this, I decided to purposely die to make it to Cloud Cuckoo Land. We're able to collect 80 notes here. The notes that we're missing are in Central Cave, under the water, and behind the ice. We are able to collect 4 Jiggies here. The Shaminator. It's pretty cool that the Bee can actually win this fight. Flying to Blind. The Buzz Around Town. And we're also able to get Jiggly Wiggly Jiggy. We can get this Jiggy by glitching in the castle. We are able to collect 4 Jinjos here. Room for a Flight, Fake Mumbo, Real Jinjo, Roof Beam Bee, and Stinky Work. We are able to collect 2 honeycomb pieces and a Cheeto page. At this point, I was planning on just leaving Cloud Cuckoo Land, but there's no bubble because we never unlocked the level. So our only option now is to reset the console and try the Klungo fight. Luckily, the Bee can damage Klungo, so we can move on to Jinjo Village. We're able to get the Treble Clef here, and the Jiggy from King Jingling. From here, we can get Jinjo Snap and open Mayhem Temple. We can collect all 100 notes. We're able to collect 2 Jiggies here. Have a Cow. It's actually pretty fitting that the Bee can take down the flies. And Trot to the Top. We are able to collect 2 Jinjos here. Got Jinjos and Roof Rescue. We were able to get 2 honeycombs here. One honeycomb is in the treasure chamber, which we were actually able to open with our stingers. We were also able to get 1 Globo and 1 Cheeto page. That's it for Mayhem Temple, and now we have enough Jiggies to open up Glitter Gulch Mine. But before we go to Glitter Gulch Mine, we can collect 20 notes and 1 honeycomb from the plateau. We are able to visit Honeybee's hive, but this just soft locks the game. In Glitter Gulch Mine, we're able to collect all 100 notes. To get to the treble clef in the water storage room, we have to fly out of bounds to get under the water. This is because the bee bounces off the water's surface. We were able to collect 3 Jiggies here. Darkness Visible, Over the Falls, and Bear in the Air. We were able to collect 3 Jinjos here. Tunnel Vision, Toxic Trip, and Jinjo Down the Drain. We were able to collect 1 honeycomb, 2 Globos, and 1 Cheeto page. The bee is unable to press the fire egg switch, but we can just avoid this entirely by flying over the hill to get to Pine Grove. In Pine Grove, we're able to collect 20 notes. 10 of these notes are underwater, but we're able to collect them by going out of bounds. To make it to Witchy World, we need 8 Jiggies, so we have enough, but we can also make it to Witchy World by just flying over the gate. In Witchy World, we're able to get all 100 notes. To get some of these notes, though, we need to go out of bounds. We were able to collect 3 Jiggies here. Take a Dive, the Hot Zone. For this Jiggy, we need to get out of bounds to make it to the Inferno area. And Starstruck. We were able to get 4 Jinjos. Big Top Jinjo, Edgy Jinjo, Jinjo to Ride, we can get this Jinjo by going out of bounds, and Chrome Dome. We're able to get 2 honeycombs, 2 Globos, and 1 Cheeto page. That's it for Witchy World. Now from the plateau, we can fly out of bounds to make it to Clifftop area. In Clifftop area, we're able to collect 20 notes, a Jinjo, and a Globo. We don't have enough Jiggies to enter Jolly Roger's Lagoon, but we are able to fly out of bounds to make it there. Since we're unable to go underwater as the bee, we can't get much here. We can only get 60 notes, 2 Jinjos, Blubber's Jinjo and Walking on Water, 1 honeycomb piece, 1 Globo. We can also get 17 doubloons. When we go back to Pine Grove, we can go out of bounds to make it to the Digger's Tunnel. From here, we can do the second Klungo fight. After this Klungo fight, this takes us to Wasteland. In Wasteland, we're able to collect 20 notes and 1 Jinjo. Don't have enough Jiggies to make it to Pterodactyl Land, but we're able to get to this world by going out of bounds. In Pterodactyl Land, we're able to get 60 notes. The notes we are missing is a treble clef, which is under a boulder, and 20 notes that are underwater in the river passage. We are unable to get any of the Jiggies or Jinjos here. We are able to get 3 honeycomb pieces, 2 Globos, and 1 Cheeto page. And that's it for Pterodactyl Land. Now we can go to Quagmire to go to Grunty Industries. We don't have enough Jiggies to open up Grunty Industries, but we're able to go out of bounds to make it there. We were able to collect 90 notes here. The 10 notes that we're missing are in the waste disposal plant, which we can't enter since the door requires a battery. We were able to get 2 Jiggies here, Burying a Torch and Duck Door. We can collect 3 Jinjos here, Ledge Leap, Smoky Jinjo, and Warehouse Jinjo. We were able to get 3 honeycomb pieces, 2 Globos, and 1 Cheeto page. From here, I tried to get into Hailfire Peak. We needed 36 Jiggies to get in, and we were nowhere near that. I tried clipping into this level too, but I couldn't find a clip. Although we don't have enough Jiggies to enter Cauldron Keep, we can get out of bounds to enter this world. We were able to enter Cauldron Keep through the gun chamber. From here, we can win the quiz and also defeat the 3rd Klungo. When we make it to the top of the keep though, Grunty isn't here, so this is where the bee runs ends. Looking at the Jinjo patterns, with the 21 Jinjos that the bee can collect, this nets to 2 additional Jiggies. One from collecting the white Jinjo, and another one from collecting either the 2 orange Jinjos or the 5 green Jinjos. And this is the final chart, and overall the bee obviously destroyed compared to the rest. And this one was really interesting to do. I did the same challenge with the Banjo-Kazooie transformation, so I'd recommend watching that video if you haven't seen it yet. Also, huge shoutouts to TSR Stormed. He is a Banjo-Kazooie speedrunner that looked over this video before I uploaded it, just to make sure everything was accurate. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could leave a like or maybe consider subscribing to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, and hope that you all have a great day.